This is the second game of our PBA Tuesday doubleheader sa ating PLDT Home Evolution PBA Governors Cup. Charlie Cuna, Eric Reyes, and Apple David bring you the action. Ito si Junman, familiar foe with Bo Belga. Kanyang kakampi sa Gilas, Pilipinas. It's tipped away. 8-second shot clock.
You know, Charlie, maganda na rin ang ginawa ni Coach Cheng. Nagsubukan niya si Bo Belga in the start of the ball game to really see kung hanggang saan kaya ni Big Bo makakontribute for rain or shine.
Great start para rito sa San Miguel, especially Arwin Santos hitting his first basket of the game. Pero immediately, bago pa man ma-inbound ang bola, may tulakan, may nahulog. That's Jericho Cruz who hits the deck, and the referee's gesture. A possible flagrant foul. So pinapupunta ang mga players sa kanilang mga benches as they assess the situation. So Marshall Laffiter has been assessed with a flagrant one. So kailangan niya umupo for the next 3 playing minutes. So barely with 37 seconds into the first quarter. Upo muna si Marshall. So he won't get a chance to start shooting here, at least in the first 3 minutes of this game. Kumbaga nagkautakan ng konti ron. Lumamang itong si Jericho Cruz. Shots being taken by Jericho Cruz, rookie from Adamson University, who has really stepped up his game. First conference, di masyado. Gumandap sa injure siya. Second conference, stepped it up. Played heavy minutes sa finals kontra Talk and Text. Tapos ngayon, starts para dito kay Coach Yan.
Yan, si Coach naman, Charlie, pa-iba-iba talaga ng starting unit yan. You don't know who's really coming off the bench and who's really gonna start. But the good thing about this is even if they don't have Jeff, even if they don't have Chris, ang daming pwede mag-step up because of the minutes and the trust that Coach Yan gives them.
Arwin Santos unable to put it back. Hindi na na-save ni Ronald Tubit. Ball will go to the dark shirts ng Rain or Shine. We're tied at 2. Almost a minute gone by sa ating first quarter. And sabi nga natin kanina, we talked about it, these teams are hungry to win. Why? Because Rain or Shine wants to prove that they are a champion team. They always make the finals, they never win the crown except once. Ito namang San Miguel, talagang it's been a disaster since yung kanilang pagpanalo sa ating first conference.
Ayun nga total opposite. Kumbaga, parang pendulum, biglang nag-swing, from up, biglang bagsak ang kanilang laro in the past conference. And of course, coming off that big championship in the All-Filipino, you really expect the Beermen to really come out big, lalong-lalo na in this conference with that good basket by AZ.
Tama yun. And once again, great start for him. Arwin hit his first shot, missed his second. Pero ito si AZ Reed, he's been really having difficulty sapagkat yun. Hospital nga siya due to some stomach problems. Apparently, he can't keep anything down. So, yung energy level niya, mababa.
That's gonna get zapped. And of course, yung timbang niya, bababa ng konti. Playing in a league where it's really physical, you really need all the strength that you have in every game. So AZ would definitely have to be hydrated very well. And I'm sure team doctors are prepared to really give that to him kung talagang ma-dehydrate siya early this game.
A 3 from Arwin Santos. That's short. Offensive board from AZ Reed. He muscles it up. Hindi na kinaya ng depensa ni Gabe Norwood.
Well, the advantage he has on Gabe is, that upper body strength. But of course, kung sa talunan lang, habulin ka talaga ni Gabe Norwood on top.
That's why he went straight.
Oo, but so far, magandang kinikilos ito ni AZ Reed. 4 points already sa start ng ating laro.
Well, Jericho Cruz naman has all the 4 points para sa Rain or Shine. They kick it all the way to Jonathan Uylon, who was very accurate. Mura just a 3-point land. That's a 3 brought to us by PLDT Homes Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
Balikan natin yung finals. There were a lot of 3-point shots taken, and this is one of those teams who will never, ever hesitate to take a wide open 3.
Even when the percentages are down.
They don't really care.
Diba? AZ Reed, mainit dito sa ating first couple of minutes of the game. That's 3 straight baskets para sa kanya. Chance for a bonus free throw as well. On the cut, the contact from Gabe Norwood. Basket, but short on the free throw.
He read that defense very well of Gabe because there was no denial on the ball side, so he will just really flash straight down the basket.
3 minutes gone by sa ating first quarter. Here's Jericho. Leaves for both. Set shot, 3-pointer, top of the key is long. Ronald Tubit na maagang pinasok off that bench dahil nga sa flagrant foul 1 ni Marshall Laffiter. And there's a foul, a hard one, mula rito kay Bo Belga against his compadre ito si Junmar Fajardo. And, you know, well, every foul of Bo Belga you can describe as hard.
Charlie, may sakit pa yan, ha?
Oo nga.
But you could really
Medyo
see that
nanghihina pa siguro,
nanghihina because he's breathing heavily, lalong-lalo na after konting bunggo, konting tako. Makikita mo, nahirap din si Big Bo, but yung lakas ng foul niya, nandun pa rin.
Nice setup para dito kay Alex Abagnoat, free from the left baseline. Hits that jumper. And yan ang kulang din, you know, napanood natin, napagbasdan natin ang first 2 games ng San Miguel Beermen, where sometimes the ball would just stagnate. It would stay with AZ Reed, maybe Arwin Santos, down to Junmar Fajardo, and the ball movement sometimes isn't there. On that play, pinakita nila, they're moving the ball around, good results.
Yeah, definitely. Malaking bagay talaga yung ball movement. Pero dito, ang Rain or Shine is really doing a tremendous job on their defense.
Jericho Cruz gusto sana iwanan para kay Wendell McKines. Because that's the thing. First few plays itong Rain or Shine so far, 4 minutes into this game, Wendell McKines hasn't been getting that ball in that shaded area kung saan niya gusto. Here's Junmar. He's had some ankle problems bothering him. Outside shot from AZ, no go. Jericho the rebound. 3-point lead para sa SMB. Uiloan sees McKines from the 3-point area, not really his range, so he'll take it in closer. Try to create some space, nowhere to go, setting up the rookie. Short on the 3. Tubig. Inside to Junmar, turnaround jumper para kay the Kraken, gets his first 2.
You know, that's a good move there by Junmar. He can't really keep on banging bodies down low, because Bo Belga's right there to really out-muscle him on the post. Pero pag meron kang fall-away jumper na ganon, it eases off the pressure, lalong-lalo na doon sa banggaan nila ni Big Bo sa ilalim.
And really no one's tall enough to challenge ang tira ni Junmar Fajardo in that lineup. There's McKines inside. Nakakuha ng yan yung trabaho ni Wendell McKines, even with Alaska before. He'd take those loose balls inside the shaded area, create some shots out of that.
Natapat sa kanya off the weak side is itong si Ronald Tubig. There's nothing really much he can do once Wendell gets it really down deep.
Remember, we looked at the numbers ng si Wendell McKines kanina. Napaka-solid ng kanyang mga numero, di ba? 30 points, 15 rebounds, and almost 4 assists. Yun yung impressive din kasi marunong din mamasa. So he was an all-around player. Wasn't able to bring Alaska to the finals, that conference, but still was a solid player. Kaya naman nagbalik dito. Turn you over to Apple, David. Apple?
SMB was actually very excited going to this conference dahil sa mga tune-up games daw nila, tinatambakan nilang ibang teams, and they felt na yung hinahanap ng fans, mapapakita na nila. It's just unfortunate na a week before nga, nagsabay-sabay yung injury, causing the disruption ng kanilang game plan. For example, David Semerad was supposed to be a big part of the rotation, but due to the shoulder injury, AJ Reed is forced to play number 4 na hindi naman daw talaga initial plan. And the list of adjustments just goes on and on for the Beermen. Charlie?
Salat Apple, ganun talaga. You know, you look at any league right now, you look at the NBA playoffs right now, Eric, ang daming injured na superstars, as well as some role players who would have changed perhaps the complexion of different series going on. Same thing dito sa PBA. Rain or Shine has Jeff Chan out, Chris Chu is out. Itong talk and text ng isang gabi, hindi muna naglaro si Castro at si RDO. Tapos, you know, so all the teams, you have the Twin Towers of Ginebra, not seeing action yet. And that really changes it up, and then coaches have to make these adjustments.
Hey, Charlie, that's the reason why you have 12 players in your lineup, and if 2 or 3 players are down. And when you look at the roster of the Beermen, and even itong Rain or Shine, they are always ready because ang lalim ng kanilang rotation.
Ayun na nga. So discard na lang sa row. Kailangan behind the pass. That's an awesome play from AZ Reed.
Masakit pa siya niya.
Oh.
But it seems that he's gotten over that problem, you know, yung kanyang iniinda the past couple of days. Kagaya nga na report ni Apple kanina, but so far AJ Reed really looks good in this ball game in the first.
6 points already and an awesome pass that will probably make the top plays of the week for next week. Tubig will rush, attack, and hit the deck. Slammed into the defender. Si Jari Ibanez, right? Yes, he's already there on the deck. Jair Ibanez, not uncommon to see him on the floor because of the way that he plays.
AZ is not, you know, he's a good passer. You know, I've seen him, you know, when he was still playing for Rain or Shine. Yung ball movement ay napaka-importante sa kanila. And AZ, he really attracts that defense a lot because of his great scoring ability.
That's a three-pointer mula kay JR Kinyahan right off that bench. Brought to us by PLDT Homes Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. Isa na lang lamang ng San Miguel. They go back to the Kraken. Pinas was asking for it underneath. Di siya nakita ni Junmar. It's tipped away. At he gets some of the arm. Kaya naman tinawagan ng foul. Ito si JR Kinyahan. Brillante. Gabby Espinas, alam naman natin, he's a pickup in the in-between conferences. They got him from the global court, Batang Pierre. He played for them before in his rookie year from San Miguel Beer. Junmar has to come out. Then si Kinyahan, nakapasok ng tres a while ago. The lob inside to Wendell McKines. He wasn't able to hang on to it. And here's Reed. Leads for 2 bits. Goes to Junmar. Na-broken yung play. Good defense on transition from Rain or Shine. But Tubin was open from 3. Doesn't make them pay in and out.
Maganda yung rebounding dito ng Rain or Shine. They're limiting the Beermen to just one attempt.
Look at that fake mula kay Kinyahan. But on the way up, mishandle. Sayang yun. Parang nawala yung energy niya sa pag-fake out niya kay Junmar Fajardo. Wendell McKines. Baka naman nagtataka kayo bakit pamilyar yung itsura. Dahil import ng Alaska yan in 2013. Look at that build. Talagang makapal ang katawan.
So hindi ako nagkakamali. That was the year. I think hindi rin sila umabot because JB Casio, I believe parang got injured yata in that year. That's why nahirapan din sila. Hindi sila kompleto.
Turnaround jumper. AZ Reed di pumasok and underneath jostling for position. May tumulak kay Gabby Espinas. Huli-huli ng referee. And since there is penalty, Rain or Shine, actually both teams are in penalty. That's going to be free throws para kay Gabby Espinas.
When you talk about you know, rotation of David Semerad not being able to play tonight, but you have Gabby Espinas in your lineup, so that adds a lot of strength on the 4. Even in the 5 position, if Junmar really has to be subbed for foul trouble or kung papalitan muna. So, yun ang maganda sa Beermen, ang lalim ng kanilang bench. They have a good import. That's why there's no other way to go but up. Nandiyan pa si J.R. Reyes sa kanilang team. So, hindi mo talaga masasabi na kulang yung bench ng San Miguel kasi napakalakas ng kanilang roster.
A lot of people were saying ito San Miguel Beermen, they really cannot pinpoint kung anong nagiging problema. They couldn't close it out against Meralco even if they were leading by 7 or 5 minutes to go in regulation. Nag-fourth ng overtime ang Meralco and dominated during that overtime period. Noong unang laro naman naiwanan sila also by Kia noong closing minutes, committing costly turnovers. So, you know, you have a bunch of players. The lineup is deep, Eric, as you said. But sometimes they can't find that chemistry on the floor.
Exactly. And when you talk about chemistry, itong Beermen is the #1 in most turnovers so far. Dito sa ating konferensya, dito sa ating third conference, 22 turnovers sila in 2 games. So when you talk about chemistry, ayan, nagiging evident yan kasi 22 turnovers in 1 game, that's really very high. That's why napakahirap talaga manalo. Pag turnovers, ang kanila nakukuha.
And they haven't been able to run because itong San Miguel Beer not having easy baskets such as that na ginawa ni Gabby Espinas. Minsan lang yan. Wendell McKines, a bit out of his range, I would like to think. The way we remembered him with Alaska Aces a couple of years back, not really a 3-point shooter. They only have 2 points in the game so far. Espinas naman, wanting to go to J.R. Reyes. Di umabot ang bola. It's going to be a baseline inbound, 12 seconds to shoot, and Paul Lee is in the game para rito kay Coach Yang Yao. Replacing Wendell McKines. So, mag-all Filipino muna sila. Marshall Lavender announcing his re-entry into this ball game after sitting out for more than 3 playing minutes.
Yeah, malaking bagay talaga yung presence ni Marshall because he's one of the dead shooters ng San Miguel Beermen. Malaking bagay na he's on the floor. That's why nga you really have to set him up to really find his range early.
Tindira ni J.R. Kinyahan. And here's Alex Cabazon. Gets it back. 11 to shoot. Pumasok kay Jay Reyes. Hindi niya scoop sila.
We were talking about chemistry a while back, but now, you know, that last 2 plays, magandang chemistry na pinapakita ng Beermen because they're moving the ball very well and they're getting a lot of open shots.
Foul towards the basket. Raymond Almazan, pinasok na rin ni Yeng Yao. Raymond Almazan, you got to talk about this guy. Talk about coming of age. You know, such a big factor nung near championship run nila nung second conference. Was doing everything for them at times.
Well, yung kumpiyansa ni Raymond Almazan napakataas talaga because he's a great role player and at the same time, if you give him an open shot, he will take it with a lot of confidence.
Balita naman tayo kay Apple David.
Sa question ng inconsistency sa kanyang laro, ang sagot ni Raymond Almazan, minsan lumalabas daw talaga yung immaturity niya. Na pag may napapangunahan siya ng inis at emosyon, nasisira daw yung kanyang laro. Pero he's working on it. Ikaw pa naman daw physically ni Bo Belga, JR Kenyan, araw-araw sa practice, masusubukan talaga ngayong paset. Charlie?
Oo nga naman. Diba, Eric? I mean, you've been able to play against these bigger guys who like to put a hurting on the opponent. And he does it every day in practice. So kung iba na yung mga kalaban niya, hindi kasing lalaki ni Belga at ni Kenyan, yung confidence level mo have to be higher.
I remembered in the finals, Almazan scored 18 points. And at that moment, yun yung time na nakalaro pa si Jefferson at naka-11 points. And I believe that was game number 5 or 6. And that was survival time for them. Yun na nga, you have Almazan. He is capable of putting up those numbers. Kaya nga yun ang maganda sa sistema ni Coach Cheng because, you know, guys like Almazan who will be role players in other teams, nailabas ni Coach Cheng ang kanilang true potential.
No, tapos he plays both ends of the court. Plays really good defense, can block shots with the length of it. Tapos he's the type of player, kahit manipis, he'll go for the dunk inside that lane whenever he can. Although on that play, trying to establish position si Almazan, pushing down his defender. Offensive foul yan.
You know, he will make some, you know, wrong decisions every now and then, but all players do. But, you know, if you're on the upside, you look at the way he hustles hard, he plays hard, he will play physical, and if he just keeps his focus in the game, and a little more maturity para sa akin, he would really be a great player.
Here's Chris Lutz. Going over to Gabby Espina, strong move to the hoop, pero yung depensa, andun. Raymond Almazan, as we were saying, challenging that shot. So down to 8 seconds sa ating quarter, ball is tipped out. It's gonna stay with rain or shine. 8 exactly to shoot here. Gustong humuling hirit itong rain or shine sa ating first quarter. And Lee comes out to get it. And you have to guard Paulie all the time, even from out there. Chris Ross reaches in. Hindi pa pala penalty ang San Miguel. Tama. Oh, it's only rain or shine that was in penalty. So that was a foul to give. And with 6.2 remaining, Chris Ross goes out. Bitoy Omolon, pinasok ni Coach Leo Austria. But he got lost in the rotation. Espinas finds himself guarding Paul Lee. And he made them pay.
You know, when it's a last-second shot, a crucial shot, give it to Paul Lee for sure. He'll make things happen.
That was brought to us by PLDT Home Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. 5 lamang ng San Miguel. Laffiter has to let fly. That came after the buzzer. That wouldn't have counted anymore. San Miguel starting out strong. Rain or shine to close that gap. Pero may kick itong San Miguel bago natapos ang ating first quarter. Good passing interior. And you said, there's some chemistry being shown. Ganda ng pasahan ng mga San Miguel Beermen.
It's all about chemistry, and San Miguel has been showing this at the end of the first. Marshall Lassner hitting that open jumper. It's all about the setup job in the sharing of the basketball.
25-20 to ang ating first quarter score. We'll be back with second quarter action after this.